Here we are, thoughts from the office. Redneck's Pride Outdoors. Got just about 13 days or something like that left till our trapping season starts. Had a great convention in the Pines. Saw a lot of old friends and met a bunch of people that probably gonna be new friends. And I want to thank everybody that stopped by and got their supplies off of us. I can honestly say it's been my best show there ever. So thank you. Thank you for using Redneck's Pride Outdoors cable restraints. We sold out. And baits and lures just disappeared off the shelf there. So thank you. Thank you very much for that. One thing I heard a lot, I gave a demo on the collar room trap, and I really went into detail on it. Not as much as I could have. I could have gone another hour. But I only went, I went pretty long. And I probably bugged some people because they just want the cut and dry. Just give me boom, 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 A, B, C, D, and get done with it. And I had a lot of people, before I gave the demo, I had a lot of people really asking detailed questions. So I wanted to really cover it to where you could understand it. And so for those of you who thought I talked too much, I'm terribly sorry, because I had a lot of folks come afterwards and said I didn't talk enough. So, can't make everybody happy. But anyway, this is what I heard a lot of people coming up to the table, talking. And I heard a lot of, I tried this and it didn't work, or I tried that. I hear that a lot with the collar. Folks would come up and say, I tried it, it doesn't work. And I say, you for certain it doesn't work? And they say, absolutely, it does not work. Well, I got a bunch of critters that says it does. Other techniques, mink boxes, weasel boxes, cable restraints set a certain way. And as I was talking to folks who saying this does not work, quick kills do not work. As I was listening to the folks talking, I would say a lot of times, well, it didn't work for you, but why is it working for other people? Well, now they don't want to call me or somebody else a liar. And they just look and they'll say, I don't know. And I say the reason a certain method or tool works for some and doesn't work for others is quite simple. It's the folks that it works for, they understand what they're doing. And the folks that it doesn't work for are just trying to do anything. I know that's harsh, I know it's mean, but it's the truth. I can't tell you how many people I talk to across this country that say cable restraints or snares do not catch as much as a foot trap. Well, I beg to differ, because I can catch more fur faster in cable restraints today than I could back when I was using foot traps. And right off the get-go, many of you are going to say, I don't believe it. And you don't have to. And the reason you don't believe it is because you don't understand the cable restraint or snare to where the light bulb comes off. You understand the foot trap. You're catching a ton of fur in the foot trap. You're a good fur trapper with the foot trap. But when you take a piece of cable and you try to make a animal stick his head in an 8 to 10 inch loop in a 100-acre piece of ground, the understanding's not there. You know how to make it step on a 1.5 to 2 inch circle in that 100 acres, but you don't understand how to put the head in that loop in 100 acres. And the first year that I used the cable restraints in 1986, I was one of those folks that said, this thing don't work. Because I was used to catching a lot of fox and a lot of raccoons in the foot trap. And that first year I tried the cable restraint, or the snare. We had a snare at that point the first year. First year I tried the snare, I couldn't catch a cold in the last with my pants down. And I literally mean that. I didn't catch nothing until the last week of the season. This next year I got better. And by the fourth year, the light bulb had came on. And I knew exactly what was going on. And then I realized, you know what? I can catch 3 times the amount of fur in half the time and half the effort. Now, I'm not trying to persuade you to switch over to cable restraints or snares. I'm just saying there's a tool there that works. And if you're willing to use that tool, learn that tool, do more than just set the thing, just go out there and figure it out. You know, guys say, Jonesy, you get like a professor in this stuff. Yep, I do. Because when I'm talking to you, you're thinking on what I'm saying in your brain. You're thinking on what you know. You're thinking on what you think. You're thinking on what you think I'm saying. So what I've got to do in order to get something to you that works, I've got to make sure you understand what I'm saying so you're thinking what I'm thinking. Because when it comes time for me to do it, I ain't thinking this way. I'm just doing. So you new trappers, and I was, you know, I was really, thank you for by the way, thank you for all the folks coming up to the table saying how much they watch these videos, which I was amazed because they are low quality videos. I'm not nothing like them other boys out there putting a video. I'm just talking to you. So a lot of people watch these videos. And by the way, I'm going to take this opportunity. Look, help me out with Facebook. Go hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. That way Facebook acknowledges me. These low quality videos. But anyway, getting back to it. Methods out there work if you're willing to invest your time, your effort, and your brain power. And I think, you know what, I honestly believe asking a trapper or an outdoorsman to invest their brain power into something is probably more. They would rather spend $1,000. They would rather have somebody tell them with that $1,000 exactly A, B, C, do this. And we do that in the trapping school. Newton Morgan tell you A, B, C, do this to catch the 80% fast. But Ron Jones's job in the school is to teach you how to think, how to catch the 20% that don't want to get caught. So, with that being said, mink boxes work. Weasel boxes work. Mink snares work. Muskrat floats work. Beaver floats work. Collar traps work. We'll leave it there, my friends. Thoughts from the office, Redneck's Pride Outdoors. Oh, you just got to figure out how to make them work.